Hi there. This is just a follow up to the live stream that I did on TradingView. So this is a supplementary video which will be saved on my profile right here. So feel free to follow me on my profile right here on TradingView for updates so that you can be informed whenever I post whenever I post a video or a lesson. Follow me right here on TradingView so that you can be updated as soon as that happens. So this is basically a follow up to the live stream which I did, and again, I'd love to apologize for the slow internet on the live stream. So I thought maybe I record a video, a 20-minute video for you as a supplementary in case the live stream gets blown out of proportion. The live stream will only be available for 30 minutes. So I'd encourage you to check out my profile right here on TradingView. Go check out my live streams. I think there are 3 videos. They'll only be available for 30 days. Check them out and to get a deeper dive into the rocket booster strategy. Now again, let me issue a disclaimer stating that you should not buy what I tell you to buy, do not sell what I tell you to sell. Do your own research before you buy or sell anything. You will lose money trading. Take this as a warning. And then I would love to thank my mentors, Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Timothy Sykes, who wrote the foreword to the book, The Penny Stock Guide, and then finally Matthew Creator, who wrote the book Rocket Stocks. And you can find all these books on Amazon Kindle. Now, again, the rocket booster strategy is very, very easy. So the price has to be above the 50-day moving average. Number one. Number two, the price has to be above the 200-day moving average. And then finally, number three, the 50-day moving average should cross the 200-day moving average. So when this happens, what happens now is that this uh, price is considered in an uptrend when this buy signal ticks here. And so I did write a journal. If you watched my live stream, then you will hear my trading journal. So I did write something in my trading journal, which I am going to share in this video. But for now, I am just going to use my random access memory. After that, we'll go into my read-only memory, which is the organized presentation which I have for you right here below. Now, what makes this one a very good buy? It is coming before the earnings report, which will be on Monday. And these are the kind of plays that you want, because usually when the earnings report is coming out, okay, this is when you have it might actually gap up. Okay, so these are the kind of plays you want to enter in, before the earnings report on a Friday. So we're going to put a line here. We're going to wait for the market open. I think today, when the market opens, I am going to trade this. I'm going to open a trade as soon as the market opens today. And then next week, I'm going to create a follow-up video. So again, follow me so that you can get notified when the video comes out next week. Follow me right here on TradingView so that you get notified when the video comes out next week to see what's going to happen with this play. So again, thank you to people like Timothy Sykes, who gave a very good recommendation. I think his previous video where he spoke of watching the earnings report. I remember taking notes, and I remember writing notes from one of his video lessons, and he says, do not short earning winners. He says, learn to buy earnings winners. Okay, and this comes from Timothy Sykes, where he says, learn to buy from earnings winners. And one of the examples that he gave was Nvidia, Microsoft, Meta, and Coinbase. So this one is coming right before the earnings winners, which will be next week on Monday. But I am very much concentrating on the analysts. So let's see if we have analysts on the breaking news. Oh wow, look at that. Here we have. So mainly analysts come from banks. Okay, so you want to buy something where the banks, these guys, all right, these bank guys, they are the guys boots on the ground, all right. These are the guys. Whenever you enter a buy and sell, right, on your trading account, you need to remember that money goes through your bank. Okay, the bankers are seeing everything. So these are the guys at the trading desks. So as you can see, this is analyst recommendations. So the bank UBS has raised the price target. So when you see such things, maintains buy rating, you really want to pay attention to the analysts, and that's why the rocket booster strategy is very important. Why? Because you have now analysts are looking at these stocks, and this is very, very, very important. So again, there are a lot of analysts. So we can look another one. We have an earnings report here, an earnings news, which is being launched on Friday. So analysts on Wall Street project that Wall Street will announce quarterly earnings of $1.3 per share in its forthcoming report, representing an increase of 12.13% over the year. So we want positive news by analysts. Again, I would love to thank Timothy Sykes for this, because this is something that I really learned from Timothy Sykes, Tim Sykes. Follow him on YouTube if you have the time. As well, watch my 3 streams right here on TradingView to really understand variations of the rocket booster strategy. So I don't know how much time we have. I think we have 10 more minutes. Let's see if we can dive into this news report. So over the past 30 days, the consensus EPS estimate for the quarter has remained unchanged. This demonstrates the covering analysts' collective reassessment of the initial projections during this period. Ahead of the company's earnings disclosure, it is crucial to give due considerations to changes in earnings estimates. Now, these revisions serve as a noteworthy factor in predicting potential investor reactions to the stock. Numerous empirical studies consistently demonstrate a strong relationship between trends in earnings estimate revision and the short-term price performance of a stock, and this is very, very, very important. All right, this is very, very, very important. I need a notepad somewhere here. So this is very, very important to note, because you need to understand that what the analysts are saying, these big bankers like UBS, bankers like uh, Goldman Sachs, because you need to understand that you're trying to get into their brain, you're trying to get into their head. Okay, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get into these bankers' his heads. All right, so this is very, very important, and so we you need to understand the short-term price performance of the stock is very much related, because here it says numerous empirical studies consistently demonstrate a strong relationship between trends in earnings estimate revision and short-term price. So you need to remember that earnings reports have a very, very strong correlation. Now, while investors usually depend on consensus earnings and revenue estimates to assess the business performance for the quarter, delving into analyst forecasts for certain key metrics often provides a more comprehensive understanding. Now, this is also well very very important as well. Something to uh, remember as well. Like I was saying before, this is very important. So, bearing this in mind, let's now explore the average estimates of specific Oracle metrics that are commonly monitored and projected by Wall Street analysts. So, analysts expect revenue, cloud license on premise license to come in at 1.2 billion dollars. So basically, the Wall Street company has improved its licensing services. All right. So this article, maybe we can, is from Zax. Can you copy this? So this article is basically from Zax on March 7, 2024. Okay, so I'm just quoting Zax. Very important that we quote our sources. Okay, so analysts predict that the geographical revenue Asia Pacific will reach 1.7 billion, and the estimate points to change of a plus 4% from the year ago quarter. Analyst assessment points toward revenue Europe, Asia, and Africa reaching 3.2 billion. The estimate indicates a year-over-year change of 5.3%. So you can view, and if you want more, visit the Zax website. So we can look at what MTY says. So MTY says Oracle has an average rating of outperformer price targets ranging from $83 to $150 according to analysts polled by Capital IQ. So this is very important. You want to be boots on the ground. Think of this as being boots on the ground at Wall Street. Very, 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 very important. And if you watched my stream as well, I did talk about. I did talk about. I think I did. I did talk about. I did talk about Procter and Gamble, but we can also look at another one, which is an analyst rating using a similar pattern to what we are seeing in Oracle. Now, the thing about this one is I don't want to confuse you, but you can see that this is a reversal from a downtrending market. So this is a little bit advanced. So we're just gonna keep it nice and easy peasy, nice and squeezy. I'm going to show you another. See if I can find another example. That's easier to understand using the rocket booster strategy. So this is another good example, right? Because as you can see in the previous one, though it was the same chart pattern. The price was below the 200-day moving average. Now, is it a good buy? Yes, it could be a good buy because the good thing about candlestick chart patterns is that they are forward looking. But this one is a better example, especially that it has gapped up above the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. But ideally, we want one with an earnings date that is going to have this week or next week. So even though these are definitely good buys, We want something that's kind of going to have a short-term momentum boost. Okay, so right now, the best in terms of short-term momentum boost is Oracle and Adobe. Now, with Adobe is more of a reversal price pattern. Now, this is very advanced. Okay, this is what you call the reversal. And I think I spoke about this in forex trading as well, where you can buy from the support line here. But again, what makes this one a very good deep buy, as Timothy Sykes like saying, is that there will be an news report next week, Thursday. All right. So we have this one as well, which is a good example. But then again, remember, if you are using the rocket booster strategy, honestly, you do not want to buy a reversal. You want to buy something that's above the 50-day moving average, like you can see right here. And so I am going to read my presentation, which I wrote in my trading journal. Now, trading is so hard, but I have learned. So I wrote this on 7th of March, Thursday, 2024. Trading is so hard, but I have learned so far of 3 trading systems. With each system, I can buy or sell. Let me leave a trading system for my future self. Number 1, use a stock screener such as TradingView. Number 2, use candlestick patterns. Number 3, use analyst recommendations. When you combine these 3 secrets, you will be a proficient trading expert. In fact, it's so good that you can learn how to do it for free. But if you want to use the TradingView platform to its full maximum potential without ads, then you have to pay monthly fees. Also, if you want to save your watch list for future reference, you have to pay monthly fees. Also, if you want to download charts that have multiple indicators on them, on the images, you have to pay monthly fees. This is great. This is a great and simple system and strategy for any index in the stock market or market that you are trading. Try it today for limited discounts available for the yearly subscription fees that is offered right here on Trading View. So that was my presentation that I prepared for you. So I hope you enjoyed learning about the rocket booster strategy. Please, you can watch this again to learn more so that it just sticks in your brain. Again, I would love to thank you so much for watching this video. Trade safely. Bye bye and bye bye.